little bit of a delay tonight. It's all good. There we go. We should be live.
Hear you.
What's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we should be live right now.
All right. Welcome back to 3 Beats Later. We are here with a super dope challenge this week. We have a sample TV show, any TV theme song of any era, any decade, any genre. So this one is going to be fun. We actually have a guest producer and actually two guest producers on today. One will be coming on a little bit later. But we're going to jump in. We got started a little bit late. We're going to jump in and talk about a couple people have submitted tracks for this challenge, and we also want to talk about the BB's Later shop. So Corey's going to show you the shop, and then we're going to take it away with the beats.
All right, what's up, everybody? Just hitting this tweet really quick. So that's tweeted out. So really quick up top, we just have some business. So we're pretty excited because our merch store is live. We have 3BL gear, and we're really, really excited about that. So one of the items is actually on my head right now, and it is the military hat. So if you go to 3beatslater.itemorder.com, we're going to tweet this out. It's going to be on our Instagram, and all of the merch that you purchase basically just supports the show. So we got hats. I think P's a model right now as well. P, can we see that beautiful head of yours? Oh, there it is. There it is. So P is rocking the Carhartt hat. I got the military hat. One of the dopest products here is this book bag. I actually got one of those, and we're going to be using this for a giveaway pretty soon. It's really nice. You could fit a laptop in there. You can fit your MIDI keyboard and all of that. So definitely make sure you go and buy your merch, support the show. I just want to give a quick shout out. I've been doing some videos. We have a series of videos called Very Dope Producers. And it's a chance to kind of just sit down one-on-one with the producer and talk about their process, how they came up, their background around music and making beats, and kind of get an insight into what they're working on. So my latest interview was with Jorge-san, and he's one of the founding members of Waveforce Mega. This is a producer collective, and if you are on Twitter, make sure you follow Waveforce and all the Waveforce people. So there's a bunch of different members. So we basically sat down and talked a little bit about, his musical experience and how he put together Waveforce Mega. He's also part of a website called Resample, which is where producers get a chance to sell their samples and loops. And he's launching a beat selling store, which is called Fye.af, Fye.af. And that's going to be coming out. I think they're trying to launch that by the end of February or early March. So that's going to be dope because their business model is pretty sick for producers, getting a chance to sell exclusive beats. And it's all basically, voted upon. So instead of like having to spend money on advertising and stuff like that, it's all, by the users of the website. So keep an eye out. I have that interview should be dropping in about a week or so. So a lot of good stuff going on. And I'm going to kick it back to the crew. We're going to get into this TV theme song challenge. So how did everybody do?
I feel like it was a cool challenge. I liked it. I enjoyed myself. I really didn't have no complaints this week. It was dope.
It was fun. I enjoyed going through all the different eras of television. I don't know if you guys have been watching the TV show WandaVision.
Yeah,
but it's been pretty friggin' epic, and every episode they go through a different era of sitcom TV. So this is funny doing this challenge because it made me really realize all the different eras of television. And I almost went with this record from the TV show Taxi. It was a Bob James.
Yes,
Bob James joint. And I was like, it's kind of cheating because that was kind of
Oh my god.
going back from what we did last week. I came close to using that.
So did
But
I.
I actually made a few different tracks, and it was tough for me to finally settle on one that worked the best. But there's so much variety of music when you go through all the different eras of television and all different types of music. I mean, I was messing around with the Westworld soundtrack. I was messing around with a lot of different TV shows, and it was fun.
I was on that Bob James as well. And I was just thinking that it would be so sneaky too, because you were just talking about it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do this.
By the way, I got this Brooklyn sour. Can you guys see? No.
Kind of. It's Ghost.
Kind of
Ghost Vision.
Ghosty.
I got some German beer again. It's good stuff. What do you got, E?
You know what I got, man. You know what I got, man.
Oh, look at that pour.
What is that stuff called again? The people need to know.
Look at
This
that
is
pour.
this is Fine Wine Enterprises right here.
Okay, that's
Look at
right.
This is
fine
what I'm sipping
wine,
on right now.
fine wine and shine.
Right. I was waiting for you to say that line, man, because ever since I said this, I'm like, yo, P's gonna pick up on that
Cheers.
line.
Cheers.
Cheers, definitely.
Bam. Oh, you know what I was thinking was some tracks where rappers sampled TV theme songs, and a couple came to mind. Does anyone know Ja Rule's How Many Wanna? You know what
Yep, that was
what he
MacGyver.
sampled? Yes.
That was what?
That was MacGyver.
MacGyver.
Mm.
That was MacGyver. I played that for you the other day.
And then
that's
another
insane.
one. What is obviously Busta Rhymes and the Night Riders sample?
Oh
Right,
yeah,
that's probably the most notable one. But see that was I like the obvious samples. Like I love manipulating stuff and chopping it up and making it and reworking it.
I did an obvious sample today.
But if something is dope the way it is, like because that Night Rider shit, that shit slaps just as is. That was a fucking cool ass score.
You know what? I love that when Timbaland did the Spider-Man joint.
Oh yeah.
That Here We Come track, that joint was hot.
That was dope. That was dope.
What else? What else is out there too?
That's all I can think about. I mean, that I know offhand. I know they had Welcome Back Carter with Mace joint.
Yeah,
that was a hot joint.
Of course.
Give Me a Break. Somebody did Give Me a Break. Was that Dipset?
Mm-hmm.
I think it felt like somebody did Give Me a Break. But so who's gonna go first, man? Who's gonna go first today? Gento, man.
Boy.
Oh, I mean, I feel that he says he has a dope beat, so I want him to not.
I didn't say that. Never said that.
He implied that his shit is fire.
I just said you can't discuss what we say in a private chat on public on air, man.
Okay, he didn't say that.
I never said that. I typed it.
I can. Who went for? I can go first. Is that cool?
Okay, you go ahead. You go first. I go second.
Dodgeable again. Yes.
Yeah, Pete. This was Pete's.
He's going second.
This is Pete's strategy. Who's going first? And then
Pete's going second.
It works every time.
Just wait.
We got a lot going on today, and we started late, so we're gonna keep the breakdowns to a minimum. But we will put out another episode breaking down more in detail how we did these beats.
Yeah. So this is hopefully we get 5-6 beats today. So we have some submissions. So this should be fun. So give me a second. I'm gonna share my screen and share Logic Gang, everybody, Logic Gang. And I just want to double check that you could hear this really quick. Okay, cool. Definitely have some disclaimers, but I'm not even going to mention them. I'll just get into it. And I don't know why the Zoom just went way over here. What the hell, man? What I need everybody to do is mute their engines. And all right, here we go. So this is episode 28. I can't believe it. 28 episodes. This is the TV theme song, Flip. And this is my track. I'm going to break down afterwards. let me unmute. Okay, I'm unmuted. All right. So that's my track. I sampled, can anyone guess? I don't know if anyone could guess. You could probably see it right here, but oh, damn. All right, no guesses. I'll just get into it. It is the Murder, She Wrote theme song. So I took Murder.
I felt like I knew that, but I couldn't pick it.
I tried to find something melodic. I had a bunch of different beats or a bunch of
Nice.
different samples. I think I was messing around with Scooby-Doo. I had the Curb Your Enthusiasm TV theme song. I was going to mess around with Mandalorian, Dragnet. And then I listened to Murder, She Wrote, and I was like, you know what, that piano line right there, I could mess with that. So the main thing I did was I took that little riff that they do, and I just played it in a different pattern, so that way it kind of felt a little funky. So you could really hear it here. And I built everything off of that. So I made some violins, accent exactly what that was doing. The drums, you know me, I keep it really, really simple. There's just a kick, some crispy snares, and a hi-hat. And then where I started getting funky was just adding some of the bass to it. I have like 3 different bass lines, and I EQ'd them all different. So I had the electric bass with took out all the low end, and then I basically played a synth bass on top. So if you just listen to the bass lines themselves, it's pretty funny. And that's it. So once you hear me go through that loop over and over with the piano, then I kind of finish the phrase and add in some chords to make it kind of start back again. So the beat, the drums are really, really simple. It's just something kind of funky. Kind of a halftime feel. The violins and the electric piano are kind of playing the same thing once you get halfway through here. And finally, it's the return of the trumpets. So Logic trumpets are pretty sick. You can mess with the articulation, and that added kind of a unique feel against everything. So that's the beat. Didn't do anything too crazy, but didn't make it really obvious. I just kind of found a really cool loop within the Murder, She Wrote theme, and then try to make it as funky as I could. A little bit of bounce there. So that's a track. I'm going to kick it open to the guys, and we'll talk about if you guys got any questions or anything. What do you think? Did I pass? Everybody's muted.
I want to know why you picked that song, because wait, I'm about to ask a question and answer a question. The reason I'm asking that question is because that's such a fun sample that I got nervous with all the fun samples. So I'm actually glad that you did that, because I wasn't able to figure out, I wasn't able to find a happy space to make it beat around the more fun samples.
Yeah, I didn't go dark or anything like that. This is a major. It's all in the major key. It's 2 chords. Some of the samples, like Scooby-Doo. Yo, if I go back and start messing with Scooby-Doo, some of the Scooby-Doo stuff is pretty scary sounding. But
yeah,
all happy. And I don't know. I don't make a lot of beats that are in the major key. So whenever I get a chance to, I'm gonna.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll say, I watched a lot of Murder, She Wrote when I was young. I'm serious. I don't know why. I like that show.
Yeah,
so,
when I was a kid, I watched it all the time with my grandmother, but
yeah, me too.
I never watched it on my own.
I was trying to find a sample from the show to put Angela Lansbury in there somewhere, but I couldn't. But what I did notice was in the show, all she had to do to crack a case was just ask somebody a question, and they would fold with like 2 questions. She's like, "So you did it, right? No. So you did it, right? Yes."
Very impressive. I love it.
All right.
As always, Corey, I like the horns. I'm a sucker for horns, as you know. I really like the arrangement. I like how you I like the tempo, and I also like the section of the sample you chose to flip.
I feel like I was in there when you made that. Like I feel like I was in your head when you made that. I hear you doing the parts you did and why you did them. Like I hear the whole thing in my head.
But there you go. That's mine. So 1 down. Here we go. Who's next? You want me to do the? I could do the submission. We got a submission to play.
Oh, we do have. I forgot about that. We could do that, and then I'll go after.
Okay, my screen shared. So this is actually pretty fun. So big shout out, because every once in a while we get some producers to send their beats in, and we actually have a submission from a producer whose name is Arctic, and that's ARCT, the number 1 and C. And I'm going to share a different screen right now so I can actually play all that stuff. There we go. Okay. And so this is Arctic's submission. Arctic actually has a Twitch channel, and you can actually watch his full breakdown of him actually creating the beat. So I'm gonna let this beat rock for about 1.5 minutes or so. And here we go. It's a Good Times theme song remix, especially made for 3 Beats Later. So here we go. Can you hear it?
From Television City in Hollywood.
Yo,
That's a track.
yo,
Love how you stress it.
please tell me he's tagged in this episode
Yeah, I mean,
on Twitter. Okay,
Yeah, shout out Arctic for real. That was
Arctic.
flames.
yo, you know what's funny though is everybody has to watch his Twitch stream because
I did. He was like in there just he was going crazy for a minute too. I was loving it because he was like, man, I make beats and I be bored. I'm like, yo, it's like, yo, the honesty, man. I was like, yeah, I need that honesty.
But
Yeah, forget that frustration out through those beats, man.
Yo,
I can feel it. That was that joint
hour
slapped, for real.
1 hour 37 minutes in, you get a special surprise in his stream, and it is this right here.
See the TV set.
I don't know if you hear that. Here we go. Oh, Rugrats flip.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
just wait for it. It's so bad. I got my old tag in here too. That's how long it is. I got a new tag in here.
Uh-oh. Little jingle jangle. So you get a Rugrats flip. Also, he has some music coming out, so you can go check out him and on DistroKid. And
That's dope. That's dope artwork.
And he has some more coming out on February 19th. So shout out to Arctic. Other producers out there, this is what we do every week.
Arctic with a number 1.
Absolutely.
With an I.
Definitely, sub to the YouTube channel, and we do this every week. So we're gonna pick a new challenge at the end of this episode and do it again next week. So that's the submission. Who's next?
He said he was next.
I'll go next. I don't know. 1 second. All right, let me share real quick. So this week was dope for me. I enjoyed myself. But the true test is when I get to play in front of y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and share. And we're gonna see. So mute up, guys, and
Muting my engines, sir.
mute the engines. I think open up my Zoom all the way. All right, so let me see if y'all can hear this. Y'all can hear that, right? Okay, hold on 1 second.
You can deny.
You heard that? All right, cool.
You can deny all the things I've seen, all the things I've discovered, but not for much longer. Because too many others know what's happening out there. And no one, no government agency has jurisdiction over the truth.
So this is the track I did here. And
Why'd you stop it?
I mean, all good things must come to an end, I guess. I don't know. So here's what happened with this joint. Let me switch my audio here. So with this joint, what I was doing was basically just creating a track off of this right here. So I was playing around with a bunch of different tracks, like all of us. And so what I did was, I came across this loop. Well, not really a loop, but when I threw the track in there for X-Files, I was like, yo, I'm not gonna find nothing here. And I don't wanna be too obvious with the sample. So I found this piece in here when I was playing around. Heard that part. I was like, what the heck, man? Because I chopped it, so it really wasn't like the beat, so it was just playing. And if you hear it, it's kind of like stretched out, and it's the sample is like overly stretched, so it's chopped. So it's not really playing in the original tempo that it was in. So the part I heard was actually a glitch. So it wasn't even supposed to be there. When I heard it, I'm like, yo, I need to use this. And so I basically based the whole beat around this. So the next important part of this string is obviously the sub bass, which I never like to use, but I did. So we have that. We have the sub bass, and I'm gonna just play a few more pieces of this beat and then open it up. So I'm gonna just play these all together. That's really what I was using right there. And I just had a lot of fun with just creating this beat. And I look forward to breaking it down on the how I made this beat later this week. So I'm gonna open up to the guys. And yeah.
Wow. Bravo.
Yeah, that's sick.
It's crazy because right now my wife is watching X-Files, so I hear this theme song a lot, but the way you flipped it was crazy. I mean, not only did you take a very interesting segment of it and flipped it in a very unique way, but the melody that you added around it, it kind of it reminds me of the show. Like it's creepy, it's like mysterious, it almost could be used for the show, which is kind of funny to me. You found a way to maintain the energy of the original sample and the actual show, which is interesting to me. But also your use of the cymatics and all of the different VSTs that you're employing right here is very impressive as well. You're definitely getting better each week at utilizing those tools that you have inside Ableton. So that's really dope as well, E. So bravo, bro. This is one of your best beats.
And those violins, man, they sound nice. Is this from the same kit from last week, from the like Hans Zimmer shit you got or whatever? What is that?
Yeah, so that's it's part of Spitfire Audio Labs.
Okay.
Their epic soundtrack. I forgot what it's called, but epic strings for soundtrack making. So it's like a whole orchestra that you can buy, and it's for scoring. It's like designed for scoring,
right?
As well as like just
that's why they sounded so.
They sound so nice.
Yeah, they sound amazing. And it's like you can hear, like if I play it right now, you can hear the orchestra actually stopping and putting their whatever the bow down, like playing the strings. Like it's crazy. You can hear that in the background. You can hear like the actual recording sounds of them recording each instrument individually. So
wild,
super dope.
So wait, so Spitfire is that subscription based? How does that work?
No, you just so Spitfire Audio Labs has a bunch of software that's free.
Okay. And
it has some exclusive software that you pay for, and it's like some of them are like $29 one time.
Yeah.
And then the other ones, they have like a Hans Zimmer one that's like $300, but it's like everything you would ever need to score a movie.
Right.
Drum sounds, film scores, soundscapes, ambient sounds, all of that is in one space. So it's a lot of stuff in those kits. So I really enjoyed, checking those out and listening to them. But they had the drumline one for 29. They had the epic strings for scoring for 29, and they also had film percussion. So it's like the earthquake sounds, the heavy, dope, deep bass sounds, all of that is all in there. So I used pretty much all of that to score the Bad Boys challenge that we did.
Yeah, that sounds really nice. And hey, my birthday's coming up too, so you guys could just go ahead and like give me a gift card or something like that.
Absolutely. I'll get you a gift card for all of the free Spitfire audio joints. You know what I'm saying? I'll walk you through how to do it too. You know what I'm saying? So you don't feel like
they have a lap steel one too. That's sick. I gotta check that out.
Yeah, you should definitely get with them. They're dope. But again, the content you get for free, man, you get so many sounds for free that you don't even feel bad spending money with them. You get more content for free than anywhere else that I've seen.
Right.
Aside from, hacking or like cracking or whatever. But like, not that I would do those things. I'm just saying, like, that's the only other time I've seen stuff like that.
Yeah.
They give you so much value. So much value.
Well, this is a sick beat. This is like, I want to see your full breakdown too. So
absolutely.
Yeah. Wildly entertaining.
Can you check out the waiting room? And then I think that you can wait 1 second. Let me see some real quick.
Emery is the captain now.
You're getting guests, more producers coming on. Producers jumping in.
What? It's like Street Fighter.
All right, he's jumping in a second. I'm waiting to see if Brother Thugzman.
How you doing? Greetings and salutations to the nation.
Greetings and salutations to the nation, brother. How you feeling?
I am immaculately well.
That's dope. I think that's good, right?
Something like it.
That's what's up, man. So did you want to go next, or P? You want to go next?
I could go next. Just give Mr. Thugzman a second to get situated. I'll just hop on real quick. I'll be quick with mine.
You good with yours now?
For me?
Yeah.
I would have been good if I had a partner pen, brother.
Wow. I love it. I love it.
All right. So
should we introduce our guest real quick?
Absolutely. So well, if I'm introduced him, I'm gonna let him go. So it's up to you.
Let me take my rag off. Sorry, y'all, I'm not dressed today.
I'm not dressed. So we got Thugzman in the house with us, man. He had him on last episode, and he was able to share with us some of the insight of his recent album that he has out. Thugzman, if you want to break down or just at least just tell, introduce yourself and share your recent project and any information about that project, where they can find it, and all the dope things that you do.
My name is Thugzman. I'm not going to be the rapper or musician to come on and say, yeah, you know what it is, because people don't know what it is.
They never know what it is.
Yeah, we don't know what it is. But if you want to know what it is, boom. Thugzman, man, I'm a musician. I play a lot of instruments. I take a lot of time in my work, and I got the anointing of God, and it's a gift. And if you want to hear Lucina, iTunes, Spotify, Lucina, that's dinner in Italian. So it's Lacena. Type that in, listen to it, man. I produced everything. I did everything, played all the instruments. And if you like stuff like that, go ahead and get the anointing, get it on your body. You need that. That's it.
Word. So definitely check out the project, because it's definitely dope. If you haven't heard we had a chance to ask a couple questions about the project last week on the last episode, and we were breaking it down. We shared what our personal favorite, and then we found out what his favorites are on the project. So go check out that episode, and also check out the album, definitely, because the album is fire. The album is definitely fire, and I don't think it's stopped in rotation in my playlist. I was about to say my CD player, but that'd be a lie. We don't have CD players anymore. But in my playlist, I haven't stopped playing it since I got it. So definitely big shout out to that. So we're gonna let P rock next, and then Thugs, you're gonna once P will go, you're gonna drop your beat. All All right, so P about to drop rock, and then we're gonna have you go right after him, okay?
All right, gentlemen, engines, please. Word. So, thank y'all for having me on the show today. I'm just changing my screen real quick. All right, so my name is Piso Ertone, and this is the challenge for television theme song. Word. This is how I made it. Let's go. 3 beats later.
We're actually seeing your desktop.
Yeah. And no headphone change. That's amazing.
Share the wrong screen. Sorry.
Oh, wait, he does have 2 headphones on.
All right, here we go. All right.
Yeah, you're gonna be. It's no more 2 chains. It's 2 phones.
All right. Mute your engine, please. My name is Piso Ertone, and this is the TV theme song challenge. Well, all right. So, challenge was the sample of TV theme song. So I chose "Who's the Boss," and I really like just the general sound of the strings and the sense. I think they even use sense at the beginning of this theme song, and I was just gonna sample it straight up and just do a very obvious, hey, this I'm sampling "Who's the Boss." But then as I messed around with it a little bit, I kind of got to a point where I was like, wait a minute, I kind of want to play around a little bit more with the sample itself. So I just found a good little groove so I can mess around with it. And I want to make sure I included a little bit more of the sample because at that point it really wasn't recognizable. So I added a little bit more of the actual sample from the track just to fill it. And this was very abstract. It was very offbeat. And at first I really didn't like it, but it just had a very strange groove where it kind of hits you kind of in the side of your head, like not directly, but in the side of your head. So it kind of made me, all right, there's something here I can kind of work with. So I just went ahead and just layered a drum pattern on top of that.
Yeah, this shit hard
Yeah.
though. I rap on that motherfucker right now, nigga. Fucking hit.
Shout out Thugzman.
You got me
Yeah.
fucked up, nigga. That's my new beat, nigga. Yeah.
Yeah, just utilizing 2 kicks and 2 snares, which is something I've been doing a lot, and then not putting them on top of each other, but putting them one slightly off of the other one, and that just makes it a little, gives it a little boppy bop, you know.
Play it again. Yeah, I see what you did. Yeah,
that's a little Dilla-esque in a way.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when I went to the second part of the beat, I wanted to make it a little bit more musical because I knew I was going to be in the place with Thugzman, and I knew he was going to probably do something, you know, crazy. And also E and Corey, everyone having vast musical talents. I knew I had to at least play something. Just like, yo, damn, like put something in there. So I found this little electric keyboard that I dug a lot, and I played that joint. Oops, yeah, it should be. Oops, not that one. There we go. Sorry. That one was just real sexy feeling.
Yeah, no, I like the ambience. Give it to me.
Yeah. Oh. And then I just added a bass to that. Shout out E with the moto bass. And it actually kind of went to a whole different beat. Now, the idea here is that if I want to, I could take the sample out and just build this out into a whole different beat. And I won't even have used the sample. But I'm loving the moto bass. I'm loving the variety in it. I can do a lot with this. And that's really just it. I think that's all the elements. Oh, I had some cool special effects. Sound effects rather in there too. Some little space sound, a nice little bass drop. That little bell sound for extra measure. And yeah.
I heard it. This is great shit right here. Oh, yeah. She ain't want to call me on the weekend. Yeah. She know that I was speaking. Yeah. I went to church. I fucking shot the deacon.
Oh my gosh.
Oh damn. Oh my bad.
No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. We just, they're just going over to find you now. You know what I'm saying? You want to put that kind of information out.
It wasn't me. I prayed for the deacon. The words were wrong. That shit smooth. That shit smooth right there. I need to. Yeah.
Yo, thank you. Appreciate it.
Smooth as fuck.
Yeah, and that's it, man. Just opening it up to my brethren.
You took it to outer space.
Yeah, I see what a lot of y'all did. I see what a lot of y'all. I can hear you because I had an earpiece in for a little bit of second, even though I was rocking and rolling. I can hear you. I can hear
Nice.
what y'all do.
Good beat, man. I like that.
That's a fact.
I like how you flip it midway through the beat too. That's like
I was nervous when I heard it because I'm like, yo, this is one of my all-time favorite theme songs, man. Don't mess this up. Like, there's so many ways that I could, like, I started to sample this and I'm like, nope, I'm not gonna do it because there's so many ways to mess that sample up. There's only a few pockets you could go into to sample that track. I'm like,
you should have threw some Tony Danza in there at least, right?
Yeah, I was about to, but you know what?
Samantha!
Everything he says on that show was so like goofy and silly. I couldn't get a vocal. I literally spent like 20 minutes going through different episodes trying to find a nice vocal sample, and nothing really sounded funny or good. I don't know. Maybe I don't like that show. Actually, I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, it was
Interesting
overrated.
show. That's the big.
Boss was overrated, bro.
Yeah, that show was like if simping was a person. He like, yo, come live with this woman, but don't date her. But you raise her kids and they'll deal with her problems. She
You know what?
pays you $600 a week.
Yeah, if you would have sampled some shit she said, boom,
Right.
because she said a lot of bullshit. Shout out to her.
That might have been the one. All right, Thugs, you up, man?
All right, I'm up. All right. My audio is not the way it's supposed to be. So the professional way, guys, because podcasting is professional. I apologize because I'm old and I don't know how to work things. So I didn't know how to do the versus battle. But I'll try to see what I can do. I'll see if you guys can hear a couple of things and you let me know how the audio sounds. So we'll do that. And I'll explain because I wasn't prepared, but I'm prepared today. Well, no, I'm lying. I'm always prepared. Let me see if you can hear this, y'all. Okay. So basically,
Yes,
I'm just trying to see how it sounds to you guys.
Yeah, we good.
The audio sounds okay?
Mhm.
Okay, that wasn't my beat, but I was trying to get the audio there. All right, so I'm gonna explain my disposition. I wasn't, man, please.
Just play the beat. Yeah. You're gonna play the beat and it's gonna sound like you was ready.
It ain't, yeah, okay. All right, well, I'll play what I had coming up. All right. Let's see what we got.
Wow. The price is right, son.
Okay, now, of course, it is what it was. I was skeleton doing things. The sample, because they don't use metronomes back in the day because they use bands. So when you chop the sample, sometimes it can be faster in certain places. And because my slow ass wasn't prepared, I didn't precisely cut everything. But can you hear that? Y'all was able to hear that good?
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, this is not a beat battle. This is a celebration. What I'm going to do now is I am going to, okay, sorry. Because this is bootleg. Thugzman is bootleg. If y'all didn't know that. This is going to be an episode to remember. Okay, so what we're going to do,
Yeah.
I am going to, now, I'm going to add some chords over top of this. Y'all,
Yes,
okay, let's do
those
that.
chords are nice.
Some chords on this motherfucker, man. Does that sound okay? Is it all right?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right, so rock and roll. So
Wait, the bass was too loud. We couldn't hear it over the bass.
Okay. Well, what I did was just
I couldn't hear that. You gotta do it again. Couldn't hear it. I was just
Yo, what are those chords? What are you playing right there?
that is horrible when musicians ask me that question because I'm ear, like I'm a player by ear.
Okay.
So I had to learn. It's like knowing math and knowing what something is something, but you don't know how to explain it.
Yeah,
So I had to, so I'll play these chords. What I'm doing here. So I'm going. Y'all didn't see. Y'all didn't hear that.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah. Like once we do, we're gonna do this live, but because I wasn't prepared, I don't know.
Yo, I honestly, did you pick that? When did you pick that sample?
10 minutes.
True answer. Yo,
Today?
I'm glad you did that because I don't think that. I don't think you would have picked as creative of a sample to mess with if you hadn't that time.
I'd have took my time.
Right. And I think that's hot because you didn't. That beat, honestly, you can need to finish that beat, bro. Nobody would ever sample The Price is Right. First of all. Second of all, nobody will flip it like that. Like that's such a vibe beat. Like, yeah, man, I'm gonna hear the don't like take like 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like with the setup. You know what I mean? Like
And those
me.
drums.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna take 10 years.
Right. I gotta let you know. You know what I mean?
Those drums are nice. Is that you on the drums too, or is that
I drum padded it.
Okay.
I padded it out. Yeah, I used the right there. That I don't know. Can anybody see anything
with that Kong kit, or was that just
I don't use the stock ones. I got probably 70 gigs of different drums and variations, and I tweak a lot of stuff. So yeah,
that's what's up, man. I appreciate it, bro. That's dope. I like it.
Yeah, man.
Dope.
Appreciate you doing this, man.
Crazy.
We got one more person, man. You can hang around or you can jump off if you want, whatever you want to do. We got one more person. Then hang out then.
And I'm here. We out here. I'm gonna go home to my wife. Fuck that bitch. Okay, wait. I didn't say that. Sorry. Oh, this is not the type of podcast. My bad.
No, it's just it's not, but yeah. So we got one more person coming here. So we got Grimis Vaughn, man. So I'm about to bring Grimis Vaughn, man. I'm trying to, bro. Where you at? There you go.
Fellas.
Bro, what up?
What's up, C?
Bro?
What up, P?
What up?
What's good?
What up, Thugs?
What's good?
Listen, I was listening in the background, man. Oh my goodness, y'all.
Oh,
Crazy.
Woo.
Thugs just blessed us, man.
Oh my goodness.
He took us to Price is Right, then took us to church. Like
The Price is Right, bro.
he gave us some money, but made us pay tithes. Like, yo, come on, dude.
Felt like I was sitting
Immediately
next to my
after.
grandmother just eating chips.
Right. Boy, eat that cream of wheat. You ain't got no school today.
Oh my goodness, man. That was crazy, man. That was crazy.
All right, so we're gonna mute up and let you bust just a drink, you know what I'm saying? So
Yo,
Go ahead,
you
okay.
want to introduce Grimis Vaughn? Let me just
you introduce Grimis. I'm gonna introduce him. Everybody introduce.
On the low, Three Beats Later thing that we've been doing for a while has been a reawakening of production and us just meeting and just connecting as producers, sharing secrets, getting better, not only as producers, but just as friends. And Grimis has been rocking with us on the low. Like this is his first time on the episode, but he's been rocking with us this whole time. And y'all don't even know. And we got all these secret weapons. So I'm very happy to let him finally be on the show and share some of his beats, because he definitely has some fire for real.
Man, I appreciate it, man. You
Now,
guys
see,
definitely
after
give
that,
me the
man,
energy.
you can't come in with no Flintstones beat after that introduction, man. You can't play no Flintstones, man.
Oh man. So
all right, I'm gonna mute up, man. You go ahead and share it and take it away, bro.
All right, let me show you what I got. So I'm gonna play the beat before I tell you my idea, what I sampled it from. Okay.
Oh, I wanted the beat to come back in again, man.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry, bro. But yeah, man. So my idea, I went through a lot of shows. First off, I'm a TV show head. So my thing was like, just try to keep it simple. You know what I'm saying? And what I did was I went to one of my favorite shows, which is a science show. And it's, I'm bring it up. If I bring it up here. It's called, I don't know if you heard of it, it's called The Fringe. It ended like a few years ago. But it's a weird show. Like they do all type of weird stuff, different dimensions.
Yeah, I know about
like
Fringe. Yeah, I know
that was
Fringe.
one of my favorite joints. So I just took it to that and basically used part of it, bits and part of it, chopped it up. You know what I mean? I won't play the whole thing, but that's the the basics of it when it starts. You know what I'm saying? If you want to check it out, the artwork is even crazier than when they do. You know, the presentation of the artwork of the show is like dope. So what I did was I took a certain part of the sample and I just chopped it up. I'll start it from here. First off, let me start with the intro part. This is the intro. So I'll solo this out. I'll start the intro. And what I did was I just went into that, chopped it up, played it forward, then played it backwards. But took like most of, the transient sound of it and just added, mixed it down. I got this plug-in right here called DS Drums, and I just use it. What it does is it makes the transient sound a little bit more sharper. You know what I'm saying? So it stands out a little bit better. And I like the way it sounds, so I added that with a little echo on it. And I just wanted to make sure it dropped after this part. You know what I'm saying? Here, I just want to make sure it drops. So I want to get a little theatrical with it, and I went with a basic, plug-in from Ableton, some horns, play the basic pattern on it. And I layered it with the plug-in like E put me onto a Spitfire. That joint is crazy. So I layered it with that same pattern, nothing crazy. And I wanted that to drop after the intro coming. So my plan was just find some gritty drums, because I like gritty drums, like kind of obnoxious. So hold on, let me take this off solo. I wish I knew how to highlight just the drums.
Yeah, these drums are nasty.
So what I did is, forgive me, E, because I forgot what you showed me how to do the solo the drums.
What you can do is you can, I think it's on a Mac. I forgot to get like command button and then click all the tracks. That's the like hold down
drums,
command,
right?
click the tracks. That's just the drums.
All right.
And it should, and it hit solo. They should turn blue once you click them. So that's how you know you're hitting the right button.
I don't know. And no reply.
Those drums,
one track.
Those drums are all out of the same kit, or
what I did? Yeah, it's from the same kit. What I did was I chopped it up because I didn't want it to play out the way, you know what I'm saying, the way some kits play out.
Yeah.
And here, I'll let you hear it from there. What I do is I solo these. I'll just take these out one by one real quick instead of going through it. Also, I add, little ghost sounds in the background.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yo, that's nasty.
That joint knock hard, bro. That's crazy.
So,
take that out just so you can hear the drums.
I got questions.
Yes, sir.
So you said you wrote out all the ghost notes. How are you doing that? You're just kind of going in, putting the attack like really low for each one of the snare hits. Like I can hear it. I can hear like the nuance there. Yeah.
Like what I do is I chop it all up. Like what I do is use sampler and just slice it.
Yeah.
And then what I do is I'll play the pattern out, and then I'll duplicate all the sounds and just take out every sound and every track that's not needed. Just keep each sound. So when I mix it down, I got each sound on its own track.
Yeah.
But everything fits on the same pattern.
Okay.
And that's all I did. And it helps me mess with the attack better when you got a drum pattern, because now that everything is all soloed out or singular, Now I can add the attacks and the fades the way I want to for each sound. So it sounds smoother instead of sounding so rough.
Oh, those turnarounds are nice, man.
Appreciate it, brother. Ableton, man, it's like,
yo, how did they get you on Ableton?
Getting on Zoom and taking too goddamn long doing the beat on Pro Tools.
Yo, listen, man. We be like, yo, you doing a 30-minute challenge. The 30 minutes be up, and he'll have like just the drum sound.
Just the drums or something, because Pro Tools is so detailed. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm learning like it's better to do a beat on another program and have it run through Pro Tools after you're done and mix it down versus doing a beat on Pro Tools. But everything is just so detailed, you know? But I added a basic bass from Ableton, mixed it down. I like to mix it down a certain way, like with my bass and my lows. My lows, I like to try to separate it from my mids. And it kind of work out when because I like deep basses, you know what I'm saying? I like deep basses. And I just like to try to incorporate deep basses anytime I can.
Yeah.
So, you know, basic EQ and try to just level it out.
He has questions.
Yeah. Firstly, like what drew you? I mean, I know you said you liked the Fringe, but what drew you to the sample in the first place? Besides, yeah.
You know, I just wanted to do something kind of darkish, you know, rough. And the Fringe intro is just so crazy. Like, if you watch it, if you listen to the music, it's like it's soft, but with the visuals is like you looking at some real dark stuff. You know what I'm saying? So the idea just came from the show just to do something dark because the show is based off some crazy stuff.
Which VSTs did you use for this again?
Spitfire. Which one? Foreign ones or native?
Any.
All right. I use mostly Simpler for the, you know, the sampler for the sample, and the drum rack. I use drum rack for the drums, which is able, and some of the effects because I love drum rack. Drum rack is dope.
So you like Simpler, huh?
Yeah, Simpler is dope. Drum rack is dope. Like, I can't front. Ableton with those is, man.
Yeah, I do enjoy those as well.
Man, amazing. You see how like all of these is drum racks, you know, because it make it easy to separate and make it easy to flow.
I'm noticing you're using different drum racks for each drum sound.
Yeah, for each sound I use drum rack.
You cue them different because I throw like 3 or 4 at least into each one. But
I do. Okay. I do, like literally all of these were probably on like all of these drums were on one drum rack, but once I make the pattern, I separate them so I could mix it down better versus trying to do it all over. I do it all in one take and then separate them.
Very dope, brother.
That's what's up, man. Well, I appreciate you coming through, man, hanging out with us.
Man,
it turned into 6 beats later. So
that's just mine, y'all.
So I appreciate it, man. Appreciate you, Thugzman, for coming through, man, and hanging out with us. And you know, the Price is Right drink, man. Listen, man. I'm amped. Like I can't wait to hear that beat. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
finish that. Send that.
Yo, I appreciate it, guys.
Definitely, man. Everybody, this is a good week. I enjoyed it. Thank you to everybody who came out and come. You know, I know it was a long drive for all of us. So you know, just get home safe.
Core, are we spinning the wheel or no? What's up with that?
I don't know. I mean, we have an option this week. We could either spin the wheel or.
I mean, we had a request. Did you want to go with the request?
Just do the request.
We got a request. We got the wheel. What do you guys want to do? And we got a competition. The Cymatics competition.
Oh, the Cymatics competition.
But that isn't until March though. The deadline's later, right?
Yeah, but I think we should within the next 2 weeks we need to do that because it's like the first week of March, I think.
Okay.
We should do the request this week, and then we
can do the request this week, and then
okay. So we got a viewer request. Fan of the show wrote us in.
Shout out Stone Phalanges.
Stone Phalanges gave a request, and it is to sample children's music and make a beat out of it. So if that's what we're doing, everyone good with that? We good?
I'm good with it.
Oh man.
Either of our guest producers want to jump in on that, definitely more than welcome to do it.
Absolutely. And everybody watching, send in a beat and we'll showcase your beat as well. So we do this every week.
Absolutely. So everybody, thank you for tuning in.
Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time and just witnessing just us just getting out our energy and passion through music. So I appreciate it. I don't really have much to say tonight, but I'm just excited. I'm excited, and I can't wait for the next week challenge. I'm glad we was able to get Thugzman and Grimis on here, man. This is a epic night right here.
Yeah, man. Thanks, Thugzman.
Get that La Cena too.
Yeah, get that. Go get that dinner.
La Cena.
La
Cena.
Yo, I didn't know that meant dinner. Now I'm like, yo, okay, I get it. I get it. This dude trying to eat. Okay, I see what this is. He telling me that y'all food. I see what he's saying. So I get it. But definitely appreciate you coming out. Like I said, feel free to jump on the next challenge. If you want to anytime, you're more than welcome to jump in. But we're gonna close out for the night, man.
Yes.
Peace, y'all.
All right.
Peace, y'all.
Peace.
Blessings.
Peace.
All right, peace.